When I was a teenager, the first time I came across the name O.J. Simpson was as the character Nordberg in the incredibly funny Naked Gun movies. I thought he was just an actor and had no idea that he'd been a star of American football. Fast forward to 1994, and he became famous all over again for all the wrong reasons when he was accused of the murders of Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman. What followed was dubbed by some as the trial of the century. American Crime Story is an anthology series that recreates high-profile cases, and its first season was called The People vs. O.J. Simpson. The show starts off with the discovery of the crime scene, and it all unfolds from there, hitting all the main points you probably remember. The police chasing the white Bronco, the arrest, the gloves, and of course, the verdict. The series went on to win a number of awards, including Emmys and Golden Globes. Now that I've finally got around to watching it, I can see why. It's a very well put together package. Across the board, the performances are strong, and the story is constructed in such a way that at various times you either love or hate the characters. They go from being vulnerable and you feel sorry for them, to them acting like straight up a-holes that are jaw-dropping in their douchebaggery. You can't help but get drawn into it. I did think that there was an overuse of whip zooms. At times it felt like it was a new skill that the director had learned, and so in their eagerness to show off the new skill, tried to jam one in at every opportunity. It did get a little tiresome and was quite distracting. But that said, at other times the editing was superb, such as when the two sides were listening to the Furum tapes for the first time. The way they cut between the two sides and caught their reactions was brilliant, and a great example of the maxim, show, don't tell. It's a story with so many twists and turns, some I'd forgotten about and some that I never even knew about. I'm no expert on the case, so I'm not sure what was real and if there was anything fabricated for dramatic effect. But there was one thing that very strongly came through, and that's that the case was a circus right from the start. The whole thing is like a tragic train wreck that you just can't look away from.